Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac. Today everyone wanted to see a Judas run, so I'm going to do a Judas run. And heads up, I was really busy today, and it's late, so you're not going to see a Ratchet & Clank video, and the internet's still really bad. So no Ratchet & Clank today, but soon, tomorrow in fact, and I mean tomorrow. It will be out tomorrow no matter what. There's nothing you can do to stop me. But today, I'm going to do something totally weird that you should never ever expect again because it's probably not happening again. Wow, look at these tinted rocks. They're everywhere. I'm probably going to put up 2 Isaac videos just because it's the easiest thing to do. And, you know, I want to play some Isaac, the character. So I'm going to do that after this Judas run that everyone wants to see, and then, you know, tomorrow we'll go back to our regularly scheduled programming. So yeah, 2 tinted rocks, that's 3 tinted rocks actually. Oh my god, I better have a way to get all these bombs. That's a bomb. Okay, that starts the chain. That's another bomb, that's exactly what I wanted to see. 2 soul hearts, that's also something I really wanted to see. Let's see what's in our item room. The pad, to have enemies run away from us instead of attacking. No thank you. The Book of Belial, adding 2 damage is much better. Judas, by the way, has a higher damage multiplier, and it's quite nice. Because, you know, he doesn't need as many damage ups to get to a really good place damage-wise. Quite nice. Honestly, the boss is going to be easier than this mini-boss, most likely. But I'm still going to do this without the Book of Belial. Alright. 2 more bombs, and I mean, Wrath was the perfect mini-boss for us to fight, so now we can definitely hit up all the tinted rocks. There's no reason for me to keep saving these soul hearts at this point, since there's definitely no curse room or anything. We leave the room and re-enter the room so the bomb has a larger blast radius, and we could thus check if there was a secret room there as well. And now we know that the secret room is going to be here, so let's see if we can successfully manage this one as well. Perfect. Can't open that, though. And 1 bomb for the secret room. I'll do it. If this isn't the secret room. Okay, good. 3 cents. It totally wasn't worth it, but that's okay. So now we can go fight the boss. I could bomb into the shop, but I don't want to use my last bomb with the tinted rock luck we've had so far, because, I mean, come on. So this boss, most likely we're just going to get a little Steve drop, which is a familiar that shoots homing tears. But there's a 1 in 6 chance that we get a damage up, which is pretty nice. And by the way, it was a myth, meaning it's not true. The order in which you kill them does not affect the drop you get. It is pure random, so it doesn't matter which way I killed them there. So we're done here. You know, all in all, that was a pretty good floor, mostly because we picked up 3 soul hearts, and the familiar is not bad. I certainly don't mind the familiar. So I mean, we're in good shape so far. We got another basement floor as opposed to cellar, which is excellent. Like, I'm always happy to not see cellar. I mean, I'm always happy to see not Wrath of the Lamb floors, because Wrath of the Lamb floors are just no fun with their new enemies that are just stupid and painful, and, you know, I guess it's a real challenge, as opposed to a challenge that I've come to know very well. That is so perfect. I'm so happy that it dropped the exact thing I needed it to. And, you know, we still have a room drop, so who knows? Maybe we get something awesome there, too. I'd be pretty excited about that. Nothing at all, in fact. Holy water, so that would turn our little Steve into Brother Bobby, which would be no fun, and it's pretty useless anyway, so it's just not worth taking. It would break and spill and be a lemon mishap when we got hit. Pretty much never hits anything. You know, just generally not very useful. Now, the Book of Belial normally confers an increased chance of seeing a devil or angel room. Of course, a devil room in this case, since I haven't done any other runs off camera. Bad gas. So there's no, or this isn't the same session as the previous video, so there's no chance that we start with an angel room on this floor where we could get a devil room and that's it. But, you know, anyway, the Book of Belial normally has an increased chance for that, but it does not, in fact, when you're Judas because you start with it. Which is interesting because as Samson, starting with Bloody Lust does count you as starting with a special item, so you have that decreased chance of, you know, getting other special items, and it's significant, which is another reason Samson's a bad character. But, like, you know, it's interesting that he gets that disadvantage, but Judas doesn't get the advantage when Blue Baby automatically has the advantage for not taking red heart damage against boss because it's just impossible for it to happen. And by the way, taking red heart damage on the floor does not matter. It does not affect anything whatsoever. It doesn't, I promise. Oh gosh darn it. So with this cube of meat, I probably won't manage anything. Krampus, calm down. I don't like you very much right now. But we are going to pick up a lump of coal, which will be very nice for us, because that'll increase the damage of our tiers based on how long they have spent on the screen. And, I mean, that's great. Of course, assuming I don't get myself killed because I'm playing way too recklessly with these soul hearts and cube of meat, just because I want this fight to go faster. Okay, that was really close, but there's bound to be some health laying around. So, anyway, today I was busy. I got a PS Vita, which is really cool. I like it a lot. And I'm way better at Spelunky on it, but I think that the reason is that the D-pad is way easier to play Spelunky with, as I've come to discover. So with that, I set up my PS3 controller on my computer so I can start playing with that and use a D-pad more conveniently, which would be pretty nice. Will be pretty nice, I guess. My internet's still bad, so I already said that. We're stuck with small files for now. I mean, we're not. And I'm gonna just upload big files anyway. It's just not today. Something like messing with my throat right now. I'm sorry for that. So what else do I... There's a key. That's what I wanted to see. Alright. And nothing there, so let's get some more money playing this. 2 cents, okay. I'm just gonna use them both on the skull game. Unless we get Skittle right away. No, I've lost every time I've played this dude. Like, literally every time. Every time. Okay, so I'm not going to blow anything up. I want to save my bombs. I'm going to open this up for a range up, which, I mean, that's going to help us out with Lump of Coal, because our tiers are going to be able to spend more time on the screen, which is great. I don't think there's anything left for me to do. I know there's a heart down there. Well, I don't know if I have access to it. I'm going to see if I have access to it, which means even more backtracking than anyone wants to do. But, you know, sometimes I guess it's the thing that you should do. Oh, I see. Well, there's a chance at the secret room right there. So we're going to do a lot of backtracking right now. And by a lot, I really just mean 2 rotations of it. So, well, maybe more. Who knows? It depends on whether this wants to give me something. 2 bombs, well, that helps me out, sort of, if I get them. Okay, don't kill me. And then I catch that bomb, and then I run away and go pick up some of that health. By the way, I'm sorry about Epic Fetus yesterday. That was no fun. So yeah, we're going to pick up this health. We're going to, of course, check if that's the secret room, leave the room so the bomb has a bigger blast radius, all going to be well there. It is not, in fact, the secret room. That is okay. I didn't really expect it to be, necessarily. But, you know, we got to the health, which is all that matters. So I can keep playing the blood donation machine. I can keep playing the skull game. And we're going to do our best on this floor. No blood bag. That's all I really wanted. I hope you know that. I hope you're happy. Hey, cool. 2 more bombs. So, I'm still probably not going to blow anything up. You can only blow up one of them at once, actually, which is an interesting thing. They, like, stop you from being able to blow up 2 at once. And I don't know if that was always the case, but it is now. So anyway, like I was saying, PS3 controller now works. Apparently a D-pad's a pretty good idea with Super Meat Boy as well, so I might give that a try. I mean, these are, you know, Super Meat Boy and Spelunky are 2 games that I stream, so, you know, I'll just take the next stream and use my PS3 controller instead of my Xbox 360 controller. And then I'll have a party, essentially. With 3 cents, I can keep playing you. Let me win that. I would be really pleased. Oh man, I'm so pleased now. The level of pleasure I'm experiencing is just... it's out of this world, essentially. And I didn't necessarily need to use that bomb, but I did. So anyway, now flies are non-harmful, except like boom flies. Those are harmful, but they move slower because of it. But yeah, flies just want to hug us and love us, and it's great. Because I just want to be hugged and loved. You know? Okay. But yeah, that's a really nice pickup, especially early in the game when flies are still like a big part of everything. Because, I mean, right now we're just... look at this. This is so much easier when they're moving at like a quarter of the speed. Yes, a half a quarter, so like an eighth, but a half a quarter actually. So that's pretty great. I like it a lot. I'm a big fan. We do still have a bomb, which is one reason I didn't want to use all of my bombs, simply so that I could get more tinted rocks, but that's just a thingy. Judas's tongue means that all red heart deals with the devil will only cost 1 red heart instead of the chance of some costing 2. So if we pick up any health ups, that's super great because, you know, Judas starts at low health, so he doesn't have as much to, you know, kind of spend. I mean, that's really what it is. He doesn't have as much to spend, doesn't have as much to play around with and anything like that. So we're just going to kind of, I mean, we're going to be happy about this if we can get any health ups, which is kind of why I opened that golden chest, because they can drop health ups, you know. Okay, I'm a fan of this, and it seems that the fistula parts are not treated by the code as flies, so they don't bounce around slower, which I didn't expect them to, but something else that isn't a fly bounces around slower, I believe, due to that. Like the bloat's eyes, or the peep's eyes as well. Maybe I think those do actually do that, and I think that's really interesting. So we use the Book of Sin once to pick up another bomb. Alright, that's fine. I like bombs, especially when there are a lot of tinted rocks, which I would appreciate giving me soul hearts in the small rock. That would be really great. Like, super duper great. Because, I mean, Judas benefits very quickly from damage. This is definitely worth a bomb. So, I mean, any damage up would be nice, but I think health up would also be really important, which we can't get from a tinted rock besides soul hearts, which are non-replenishable, of course. So it's a little different. Come on, give me something good. No, that's not what I was talking about. Alright, you keep doing what you're doing. Motors, I think, can still hurt us, but they don't break into two flies after we kill them, which, you know, it's better than when they do break into two flies. So that's all good. So anyway, if we have to, we will kill this beggar, and this beggar will, of course, by being killed, give us an extra chance at a Deal with the Devil or Angel Room if we happen to be in Angel Room territory, which we actually are, because taking the lump of coal from Krampus actually does not count as taking a Deal with the Devil, so you can still get the sweet, sweet Angel Rooms after taking that, which is pretty nice. Even if you re-roll it, it doesn't count. All is excellent in the world with that. Red hearts that I don't need. What's in here? Gosh, darn it. Oh well, I will make this work. There's health laying around all over the place. We have 1 cent, unless, of course, this room drops some money. You can't have any champions spawn in challenge rooms, which is fortunate. So, well, actually unfortunate in this case, since we want money and keys, I guess. But at least it means we won't take a full heart of damage at once, most likely. Because, I mean, these guys, I can handle them. I can handle them very well. Fine, I can... Oh, come on. Hurry yourself. We don't have all day. I only have, all night, because there's no class today, which is nice. So hopefully I have a ton of free time and can manage to use it all to record a ton of Ratchet & Clank, get it all rendered and stuff. That would be really great. Hopefully. The world may never know. Oh, come on, don't do this. You know, that bomb, I could use it to kill you. I could very easily do that. But maybe there's 9 cents in here, and there is, in fact. And we got 10 cents, actually, because that fire. So, I will keep playing you. You are getting really lucky, man. You're going to die if you don't pay out soon, though. And then, I mean, I'm just going to reap the rewards here. Of course, Judas's tongue doesn't affect angel rooms. Compass. Okay, I like that. That shows us the general location of all the icon rooms without showing us how to get there. Each floor, of course, barring Curse of Darkness. Curse of Darkness would, of course, ruin that a little bit. So remember, that fly won't hurt me. Nor will any of the flies that Gertie spawns here. So we just do the standard quarter circle dodging every time Gertie's about to attack, which is like once every 3 seconds, or every time Gertie's about to do something. We just do a quarter circle. And then everything is really nice and easy. I do want to spend as much time being as far away from Gertie as possible to do maximum damage from the lump of coal, but I also want to... oh, there's the Angel Room, and a health up, and an Eternal Heart. That's awesome. Halo. Awesome. All stats up. So that went really well. And we get the Eternal Heart for a health up, like I said, as we take it to the next floor. I'm pleased. I'm very pleased. So as you can see, we see all these icon rooms, and by the way, we just picked up 3 health on, 1 floor, but essentially all at once. Not like throughout the floor, we just picked it up all at the very end of the floor in the last possible location for them all. 2 health ups from the boss and 1 health up from the Angel Room, which is awesome. I'm happy with that. As long as we can keep getting some health ups, I will continue being happy, because this, of course, won't get us through the rest of the game, nor will the poop. The poop will not at all get us through the rest of the game, especially not when compared to the Book of Belial. So, like I said, red heart damage on the floor does not matter. It really doesn't, I promise. Like, I really promise. And this room means I'm happy about that, because I'm pretty likely to take red heart damage here just because of the randomness of the enemies, which is no fun. But I guess I managed not to, miraculously enough. So let's, we've got our Book of Belial. Let's just handle, like, one of my least favorite bosses, especially at this point in the game. But with the Book of Belial, like I said, we'll handle it. And it'll be a little easier than if we didn't have the Book of Belial, of course. Stop it! Just stop what you're doing. It's just such an annoying fight, and we did take red heart damage in it, so we don't have that extra 35% chance of deal with Devil. And since we got an Angel Room on the very last floor, it was pretty unlikely that we were going to manage to earn an Angel Room or Devil Room anyway. I do want to go to the Curse Room very badly, because that could contain a Devil or Angel Room item, depending on which one is on the floor. Or it could just, you know, exist and give us soul hearts or something, but my health is less of a concern than it was on the very last floor, which is quite nice, I must say. By the way, I also went shopping today. I got a bunch of shirts, and it was a great time. Dead Cat is, like, something that, no, is not happening. Range down, and we gotta range up. So, actually, range up gives you a larger increase than range down gives a decrease, so we still went positive there. And I'm not taking the Dead Cat. And by the way, the reason that I took the pony for that is so that we didn't take damage going into that room. And that just saves us some health that we needed to lose. I'll get the Book of Belial when we go back. I'm not in a hurry because, I mean, yeah, it's nice, it's good. I like it a lot, and I like it more than the pony, which I'm not going to keep after this floor. But I think that the pony has some potential benefits for this floor, even after having already gone to the Curse Room. Which was a nice benefit as well, even if it only saved me half a heart. It got me a range up, I won't complain. Now we could use this guy to attempt to blow up the Tinted Rock, and I didn't even intentionally do that, but it happened. Alright, 2 more bombs. There's a sacrifice room, but I can't do anything with it, nor do I want to, because sacrifice rooms are pretty garbage. Not worth spending your health on. If you have an invincibility item, why not? But chances are you won't get anything useful out of it. Golden chest with probably nothing good in it. So in our top secret room we have the flat penny, but I kind of really want to stick with Judas's tongue. Simply because now that we have 4 hearts, being able to conserve them by not spending a ton on the Devil Room, if we happen to get a Devil Room instead of an Angel Room at one point, that sounds really nice because I like taking deals with the Devil, but I don't like having no health. And of course, you say, well, with the Dead Cat, you could very much manage that. You could manage as many deals with the Devil as you wanted to. And yeah, you're right, but I'd lose all this sweet, sweet health that I have. Of course, it would also allow me to go to that boss challenge room right away and just go no problem, and it'd be great, but I don't want to lose this health. I really don't. 9 cents, that puts us into shop territory, but I have no keys, so I can't really go there. Flat penny would have helped me there, sadly, but, you know, who was I didn't know. So away we go, essentially. I don't see anything else that we can do here. Yeah, let's get out of here. Still was nice. Definitely still was nice. Depths 1, yeah, that's a thing that we're waiting for because the game is frozen for whatever, you know, fun reason of its loading sucking. That's fine. That's fine. By the way, the Vita is like a real nice system. It's pretty cool. And I'm way better at Spelunky on it, like I said. D-pads are my new favorite thing in the world. They are pretty great. And so is the PS3. I always preferred the PS3 controller to the Xbox 360 controller, like always. But it was just less convenient, and I was too lazy to set it up. And I finally decided, hey, you know, if I'm so much better at Spelunky with the D-pad, maybe I'm so much better at life with the D-pad. And I installed it, and it didn't take very long. And I mean, it's really, I could have very easily done it before, but I did it now, and it's fine. So everything is in working order. And I can't wait to have working uploads so that I can stream again and actually, you know, try this out for people other than myself. Would be nice. I might just play some Spelunky after I'm done recording anyway. That'd be pretty fun. Sounds like something I might actually do. Because, you know, Spelunky's a pretty fun game. Remember, we do have Skatole, which is the reason that these dudes are all going really slow. Because some of you might have forgotten. I almost had forgotten entirely. Okay, secret room. Tons and tons of money, again. I mean, like, seriously, that's actually, like, a lot of money. That was, like, 20, 50, or 17 cents. Come on. Figure it out. No, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Don't do it. Okay, I really don't like that gazing globins run away. I mean, I can't get far enough away from them for them to sit on the spikes for me conveniently and kill themselves. But that's what I like about globins, at least. I can walk them onto the spikes, and 10 bombs sounds nice, but at the same time, I already have 7 bombs, which is actually, you know, a lot. That's like a number that I can work with for quite a while. I can't believe that hit me. I should be stronger than that. No keys yet, so I guess we're not messing with that. By the way, strength card, magic mushroom for a room, which includes the 1.5 times damage multiplier since we don't already have one. And we can use it as a full heart of recovery. We can also use it to take an extra heart, you know, of devil room stuff without like dying or losing all our soul hearts depending on the situation. But we still will go negative for it. Oh, that's really nice of you, Isaac. Candle. Yeah, I'm gonna take the candle. Actually have a chance to use it effectively this time. I will buy this key as well, and I will buy this soul heart. So, I mean, it's been a while since I've gotten to use the candle. I had it on that Epic Fetus run, but come on, it's Epic Fetus. You don't need the candle. So, now we have the candle, which, I mean, shoots this fire, does tons and tons of damage, damages enemies that it shouldn't be able to, destroys tears. It's really just a great item, and Daddy Longlegs is also a pretty great item that has Triachnid or Daddy Longlegs stomp on enemies for us. You know, now with this setup, I'm totally happy to just do this room. So, you know, there it is. Stomping, doing bunches of damage. It's pretty nice. Having the candle is the only time that it's worth ever having Bloody Lust or Samson's Lock. And even then, it's not very worth it for Samson's Lock. But it works wonders on the Isaac fight simply because you can get the activations for it by destroying the tears, which is an interesting and probably unintended, but maybe not unintended thing. So it makes Bloody Lust viable, essentially, instead of a terrible item that's pretty much useless in almost all situations. That doesn't mean that I'd pay any hearts for it, but if I happen to find it in a an item room, which there's only one left of, you know, I'd take it this time, just because I know I'm sticking with the candle. And yeah, I don't have the Book of Belial anymore, which was nice to have, but I think that the candle will augment our damage better than the Book of Belial, simply because I can use it so many times. Like, I'm not going to be worried about not having a charge for my candle, because I'm going to have a charge for my candle in pretty much any situation. Unless that situation is, I used the candle in the last, like, 2 seconds. So, I think that this is definitely the best choice for us. I might have glitched War there. Okay, I didn't. But as you can see, you can actually use the candle to damage enemies that aren't present to be damaged normally, including the doors on the mom fight and like the heart when it's not there in the mom's heart / it lives fight. It's really just a good item. So we picked up the second cube of meat to turn our cube of meat, which blocked tears and damaged enemies and stacked with cubes of meat, into a familiar that shoots along with us and still blocks tears and damages enemies. So it's pretty great. It's the best level cube of meat, in my opinion. So, you know, we've got that going for us. And I'm going to finish clearing the floor because, I mean, I've got a golden key if I get any golden chest drops, or if I just get anything that I want to use a key for, or just, you know, there's a lot of potential benefit here. That health up already immediately makes me very happy with my decision. And now we know that there's a health up pill laying around, remember? Skatole, which is why all these flies are all black and friendly and lovable. They still spawn as the flies that they were intended to be, but then they change very quickly. So you can still get hit by them, which is something a lot of people don't realize, and would like to realize, probably. Remember, we have the compass, so we know that there are no other icon rooms. So yeah, that's something that people don't really realize about the item. It's good to know. Alright, another key. I'm happy getting more keys. The bombs, you know, I will not complain about them. They're not necessary, but they're definitely helpful, potentially. More bombs. Alright, so I think that that was totally worth it. I mean, going through that, we have 2 keys, 24 cents, 22 bombs. another health up. That was pretty nice. And now I know to be looking out for that blue pill. It was like the blue and white one, I believe. So if I can get something that'll give me pills, that would be great. I would love to do that. This last item room actually is going to be a big determinant of our success, I'd say. Yes, we have the candle. Yes, we have Daddy Longlegs. Yes, we have decent damage. By the way, it'd be really nice to see a devil room, but on this floor, it's pretty unlikely that we will. Alright, so I'm going to... Masks and Hearts, how I hate you. I hate you so much. Fun fact, Daddy Longlegs can actually kill the masks. I don't know why. I don't know how, but that and Blood Rights. The quarter. So we know there's a devil room on this floor. I don't plan on getting the D6, but I don't need the quarter for any reason. There's no other mini-boss room. So Greed wasn't in the shop, or the secret room on the last floor. So I'm inclined to say that Greed has to be in this shop, because that's how that kind of works. I mean, not kind of, that's just how that works. So I'm not going to go there, because it'd be a waste of my key. We do have an arcade, which I would probably love to go play around in. Oh, you taunt me so. You taunt me so. That was just pure, unadulterated evil. If only I could fly. If only I could fly. The devil is Book of Belial for a room, adding 2 damage. I'm going to go spend some time in the arcade, because mostly pills. So I'm going to spend time on the slot machine rather than the skull game, because I want pills. I want health ups. And if I pick up $1, well, that's kind of... Well, never mind. Guess we're done here. I don't like gambling enough to spend time on the skull game right now. It would probably be smart, but it can't give me pills unless I blow him up and he blows up into a pill. So, you know, I would be smart to pick up some keys from that, ideally. But I just don't want to. I could get that bomb without taking damage. You can walk through spikes horizontally and vertically without taking damage, no problem. You just have to know the positioning. Horde Babylon is pretty useless, but I don't know, maybe I'll change into a situation where it isn't useless, and then I would be real sad that I didn't take it. So I'm going to roll with that. We still don't have any teleports, which I would love to have so that we could get out of the boss room in order to go back afterwards and see if we earned a devil or angel room in the process. That would be a nice thing to do, because, I mean, this is our last chance to use Judas's tongue. And, I mean, it could have some pretty great potential benefits, I must say. There are a lot of really good items out there that I would be able to acquire for, you know, cheap. Not lose all of my health, pretty much. Because, I mean, 2 out of 5, no, it's not all of my health. But it's a pretty large chunk that I would not be happy to lose. Of course, I'd still probably do it, because that's just how I play this game. I will take risks, because they're fun. And more fun to watch most of the time. So, I think that that's... We'll see how it goes, essentially. All these golden chests that didn't show up on the last floor where I had a golden key, I don't want to use my last key here, but I'm gonna do it anyway. You made me a sad man. A second strength card. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Might do that challenge room. It might probably be worth it, especially if that chest in there contains a key, which is mostly why I'm saying it might probably be worth it, because a key would be something that I was happy to receive. Yeah, bomb I can't get. At least I already have all the bombs that I could ever desire. And yeah, you're saying, go play that blood donation machine. You're right, I should, and I'm not going to. Whoa, I can't believe I let that hit me. The candle does slow you down a bit when you try it, when you're like holding it over your head, so you do have to be careful about that, not to put yourself in a situation where bad things happen, like I just did. And I'm picking up this heart, because, you know, better to do it now and maybe not die in the next room, depending on the room, than not do it and die because I didn't have one extra heart. Oh look, it's Masks and Hearts, my favorite kind of people. Okay, we handled it just fine. That room went totally well. I'm just waiting right now. All I want is that teleport. It can happen. It can definitely happen. Whoa, how did that hit me? So anyway, with Eternal Flies and their poops, you may as well just destroy the poops when you have Skatole, because, hey, they can't hurt you. They will just change into friendly flies, lovable flies that, you know, just want to hug you and be hugged. So it's looking like no teleport for us. No keys for us. Yep, let's just see what we get. So anyway, with the candle, like I said, you can damage the doors, making life real easy, and I like that a lot. So, you know, candle, I like you. You are a cool individual. That was pretty close. And we didn't take damage. We get Squeezy for health up and 2 soul hearts. We don't want that half heart of recovery. I don't know if we got a devil room or not. It's fine. We have one more chance on the next floor on the Womb 1, where the game has frozen in loading, as it is wont to do. So now we wait. Could take a drink of water, but I feel like I'll save that for the next video that I'm recording, that you'll see in a few hours. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are excited about that, and really, don't get used to it. Don't ask for it frequently or anything. I'm not going to be playing that much Isaac. 2 videos a day is too much most of the time, because I just can't play that much Isaac in one sitting. Usually one run is more than enough. So there we go. We're back in it. And, you know, I'm just not going to try and skip this because that could cause it to freeze again. Who knows? Utero 1. I would love to go to that curse room, but no, I wouldn't love to go to that curse room when you think about it very carefully. Because it costs a full heart to go in, a full heart to go out. Simply due to the fact that everything in the womb and beyond does a full heart of damage. Which, you know, no fun. So I let that blow up, of course, because in the womb and, well, womb 1 and womb 2, you can't tell rocks apart from tinted rocks, which means that if you have the means, you should blow all of them up, just because then you actually have the chance of getting those tinted rocks, well, the best chance. Because there's just no way of telling them apart. Now, there's a way that people think, like, oh, it has to be a square, divided rock, or, you know, whatever. That's not confirmed in any way. So, I mean, I'd like it to be true. Like, if someone can very extensively confirm it, very extensively wasn't the word I was looking for, test it extensively and confidently confirm it, I'd be real happy. So we're going to get a normal boss drop here because we did pick up and drop the pony when we got it last. And basically what this means is that we would have had 4 cubes of meat show up because we got 2 of the horsemen replaced with the headless horseman. But, you know, I don't like speed up. It's not necessary to win at all. So I just didn't take it. And, you know, it's just not useful for me. I'm already more than fast enough thanks to the halo. You know, I was happy at Judas's base speed. Judas's base speed is a very comfortable place. So I took some damage there. It's a little sad. Remember that I have this here strength card to work with. So it's probably not a huge deal that we lost health, because we can get back to the optimal health, which, by the way, is so that we get Polaroid invincibility if we lose a ton of health. Keeping that half heart there. It's a nice strategy that I like a lot. Okay. Normally those guys are huge pains. Bloodshot eyes. They are like some of my least favorite enemies, as are Clotties, which are the red ones. Clots are the black ones. They're not called Gishes. But we found our boss, which I will absolutely cheese with the candle, because that's what the candle's for. And that's the only reason that I feel like we might be viable in the chest, or the cathedral first is the priority here, is getting through that. If we happen to earn a devil or angel room here, keep in mind that it is just a path to Sheol. I will go in it and show you, but not for that reason. The reason I will go in it is in order to blow up the rock that is behind the statue and hope to goodness that it's finally the day where it's a tinted rock. And if it gives me the small rock, all the better, because that's what I really need right now, is a little more damage, because then I'm a lot more confident in the Isaac fight. Okay, so now that it's repeatedly firing bombs, I would very much like it if these, yes, please die. There we go. So now we can actually attack the heart the right way. And that was a pretty easy fight. No devil room. To the cathedral we go. Library's a nice place. You know, I'm a fan of libraries in this game, but it's a bit too late and I don't have the D6, so it wouldn't be that hugely valuable for us. I mean, at best case scenario, we get 1 Book of Revelations, and the second book doesn't matter whatsoever because none of them will convey any advantages for us. We already got the Book of Sin. Not going to touch that in case we get a D6 later and we can get more drops of it. Oh, I want to bomb through there because it looks like that'll take me to the boss. So yeah, don't touch that item at this point in the game. It's pointless. It's not that helpful. So far so good, is what I have to say. Even if my only damage ups are the lump of coal and the halo. And the halo, I mean, that's a 0.3 damage up. That's not a lot. Lump of coal, 0.14 damage every frame that your tier spends on the screen, so that's pretty good. That's substantial. Especially if you have low shot speed. But, you know, it's only good because we're Judas. And by the way, the lump of coal is not affected by your damage multiplier, I don't believe. Okay, this is really solid dodging so far, but that could change in an instant. It's all about effective candle use. Just toss that candle shot in. Okay, that was the cube of meat doing beautiful things for us. Alright. Okay, we're almost into phase 3. That should have totally hit me, I think. But it didn't, so now we're in phase 3, which means I can be less wary of dodging, which is amazing, by the way. I can't believe that I made it through that fight so far without taking any damage. The random phase, that's pure luck. There's no skill involved in dodging that for the most part, and that's why it's poor design, but looks like we just had a flawless Isaac fight. Who'da thunk? We have no keys, so we're just going to have to head to the boss. Where did I get that half heart? When did that happen? How did that happen? Did I walk over it in the cathedral at the end of the Isaac fight? That's terrible. I can't afford that. Oh no. Yeah, so it does seem that the bloat's eyes are affected by Skatol. Tarot card. Hierophant. We have no reason to save that. Really, honestly. But I'm gonna save it. I don't know why it matters. It really doesn't matter at this point. But I'm gonna do it. Whoa! Calm down, Super Wrath. We could get Mr. Mega here, by the way, which would be pretty nice. I would not mind Mr. Mega happening in my life. Alright. Now you die now, please now. There we go. No Mr. Mega. Looks like we're on the right path, but I mean, it's never that simple. It's never that simple. Okay, spiders I don't like. I'm not a fan of the spiders in this game. Those flies, okay, there we go. By the way, they don't change when they're still orbiting the boss that spawns them, as in this case, the Husk, but also with Duke of Flies. They don't change until the boss kicks them away, or like pushes them away from itself. So that's why those were still red until we killed the boss. Okay, I want to kill... Gosh darn it. I wanted to kill Gluttony last. Cool, we get that. Oh my god, a damage up. Okay, that's really nice. Especially since we don't have our strength card, our magic mushroom for a room. That was, you know, going to be huge for us. There's a heart laying around. If we can avoid taking any more damage this room, that'd be great. It would also be great at this point if we had ended up keeping the Book of Belial. Simply because the picking up Blood of the Martyr actually changes the effect of Book of Belial from +2 to +2 and times 1.5. So that would be the same as our strength card's multiplier with a greater damage up, essentially. Those two 1.5 times damage multipliers would not stack, by the way. Still, that would be pretty nice, and I mean, we don't have it, but we have full health, because we're going to go back and grab that red heart. Oh, we don't have full health, because the boss is in the next room. So we're going to have however much health +2 from the Hierophant. And then we're going to hope that the candle does good things for... Oh my god, I thought I was going to take damage that I could not afford at all. So yeah, we're going to hope that we do even half as well as we did before. Like I was saying, this is the only time that I'd like Bloody Lust, and I kind of like it a lot, honestly. Because all the flies, they're just going to come at us and die. All the tears, there are more tears than there were in the Isaac fight, for sure. But the flies would just be dying, the tears would just be dying. It would be a good time for Bloody Lust, although it would cap pretty much immediately because it has a very quick cap. Simply because you can't reach it in pretty much any room other than very specific boss rooms. So, I mean, it's a bad item. It's just this is the best case scenario for it. So you see that this is going worse than it was in the Isaac fight. My dodging has not been as on point because randomness is bad. It was pretty much pure luck before, and it's coming down to pure luck now. Still, things are going well. I think we're going to make it through this fight. Oh, I needed that to throw a little bit sooner. Okay, maybe I spoke too soon. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, we don't have Polaroid invincibility because of whatever happened with losing or gaining that half heart, essentially. Okay, okay. You need to die. I need to grab this. And we've won. That was probably one of my hardest earned chest victories in recent memory. But, I mean, it worked out, and that was pretty much all on me. Which I think is cool, because, you know, I didn't get carried, even not by a long shot did I get carried. I think that what that really shows is that the candle is a really powerful item that I like a lot. Of course, it's not greater than the D6, but it's greater offensively than the D6, because the D6 isn't an offensive item. Still, that was a fun run. I liked it. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.